Hey guys, today we're going to design a packing label in 3 different softwares: Canva, Photoshop, and Illustrator. These packing labels will go on the shipping box if you have basic, and on every product in the box if you have deluxe. You could put your slogan, your logo, your company name, even a note. Just make sure you get creative with these logos. So let's go ahead and get started. So first you're going to log into your account. It's going to bring you to this page right here. Go ahead and click on either My Stores or Custom Packaging. Click on the My Stores tab if you want to change which label gets put on every single item that gets integrated from that store, or on the manual one if you only want to have that label for manual packing. So I already integrated my store, so I'm going to go ahead and click here, and I'm going to go to my Spark and Splendor store on Etsy. So I'm going to go ahead and click Settings. Once I'm in the Shop Settings section, I can scroll down to Packing Label. Now make sure you don't get this confused. The logo is just something for deluxe that is displayed at the top of your packing slip. That's what the logo is. If you want the packing label, which like I said is going to go on the outside of the box or a sticker on every single product, you're going to go down to packing label. Okay, so if you look here, this design needs to be 1125 by 1125 pixels. As usual, you can download a template here. This template is PDF, so go ahead and click here. It'll bring up a screen like this. You can just click this arrow to download it. Okay, and since this template is a PDF, Canva can't read PDF. So we're going to have to open this in a system viewer on PC. This process might be a little different, but it should be similar. I'll open it in the system viewer and then I'll just do File, Export, and then I'm going to go ahead and select PNG, which is the file type that Canva can read. So here's that. Make sure it's exported at 300 pixels per inch and that you put it in the proper folder that you would like it to go in. Okay, there's that. Now let's go head over to Canva and start to make our label. Okay, so I'm going to go up to Create a Design, and I'm going to do Custom Size. We remember it was 1125 by 1125. I'll click Create a New Design, and then I'll go ahead and upload that template. I am selecting the PNG version of that template. I'm going to upload here, and then I'll right-click and click Set Image as Background. Okay, perfect. So here is the template. Something to keep in mind on these packing labels is that this product needs to be full bleed. If you'll look carefully, this blue line extends all the way around. I know that the product is round, but in order for this to print properly, you need to make sure your background color covers the entirety of that whole square. So I would recommend designing the elements that you want first within the safe area, the really important text and images and stuff, and then putting your background color in last so that you can still see this template while you're designing. For this product, using the template is extremely important and I cannot express that enough. Okay, so for this I am making a company called Sunshine Teas. So I'm going to go ahead and add a heading, and then this is going to be a pretty basic design, but I did want to show you how you can curve text since this label is round. Click here and then click Effects. One of these effects is called Curve, and I'm just going to copy and paste and then have the same thing be written upside down too. Okay, and then lastly, I want a sun in the middle because it's Sunshine Teas. So everything is located within the safe area, so I know it's going to print. Now, for the background color, I want it to be bright blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to go ahead and delete the template from the background because I already know that it fits where I want it to. And then I'm going to make the background blue. And then I go up here and I go to Share. When I download this file, I need to make sure that it's exporting as PDF print. I know it sounds weird to export it as a PDF since our website only reads PNG or JPEG, but these other options here, the JPEG and the PNG option, will export your image at 96 dpi, but we need it to be at 300 dpi. So that's why we're choosing that PDF print option. So I don't need the top page, so I'm only going to export page 2. So deselect all pages and just click page 2. I'm going to make it CMYK since that's how most printers read, and then I'm just going to download. Okay, so here's that. And so now it automatically opened with the system viewer, and so I'm going to go up to File, Export, and then I will export this as a PNG like we talked about. Here's that, and make it 300 pixels per inch, and then I'll go ahead and click Save. Okay, great. Let's go back to our shop settings. The packing label should be this one, Sunshine Teas, and then just go ahead and select upload. Yep, there it is. Nice. Okay, and now you're going to scroll down and click Save Settings. Okay, so now if you want to use that template in Photoshop, this is how you do it. So first of all, go ahead and locate that template in your Finder. And then once I find it, I can use the PDF version because Photoshop doesn't have those same limitations as Canva. Right-click, open with Adobe Photoshop. Okay, and then this box should pop up since it's a PDF. You're going to make sure you have one of one's pages selected. Make sure the width is 1125, resolution 300, and this looks perfect. So go ahead and click OK. It'll open up your template in Photoshop. You'll see that you still have the full bleed line that extends all the way to the edge, the product line, which is a circle, and that safe area, which is a little bit inside of that. If you want to put the design in, you can either design it in here, but like I said, we already have one from Canva. Click Place Embedded, and then I'll pick my design, that Sunshine Teas design. And if you'll notice, you can't see the template through this. That's because you need to go ahead and grab that layer 1 and place it above the design. So if I look here, yep, everything still checks out. Everything I want in the safe area is there. The color extends all the way to the edge, and that's perfect. So before I export it, I just need to go ahead and hide that first layer by clicking the eye. Then I'll go ahead and File, Export, Export As, and with this program, I can directly export it as a PNG because once again, Photoshop doesn't have as many limitations, and I can determine what my resolution is. Click Export, change the title here, choose where I want to save it, and there we go. Let's go back and put it in my shop. So I'll remove this old one, and then we'll just go ahead and choose File and put the new one in. Make sure it works. Upload, scroll down, it's great, and make sure you click Save Settings. Okay, perfect. And then finally, we are going to work on the Illustrator one. For this one, there's no like specific Illustrator file, so we can just use a PDF once again. So I'm going to go back to Finder, locate that PDF document, right-click, click Open With, and then let's open with Adobe Illustrator. Great, so here it is, and if you'll notice, it opened up in 2 layers, the guides layer and the artwork layer. Guides is exactly what it sounds like. It's just where the template is, just to guide you. If you're going to put artwork in, it needs to be edited on the artwork layer. And with Illustrator, you can do a lot within the program, but once again, let's just use that Canva design. So I'll just go File, Place, and then I'll select the label. Place it right here where it says Anchor at the corner. It's going to come up huge probably, so I'm just going to go ahead, hold down Shift, click on that right corner, and then just drag it all the way. Okay, great. Everything, once again, it's in the safe area. That's all I care about. Going to go ahead and hide those guides before I export this. That looks good. File, Export, Export As, and once again, I can just export it as a PNG. And make sure you get in the habit of using artboards on Illustrator. I know for this particular project, we only have one artboard, but in the future, you might have multiple and you might need to just select a few. So I'm just going to put use artboards and the range is 1. So click Export. Make sure the resolution is high on this. And then just go ahead and click OK. Let's go back to our shop once again. Remove this old one. Choose the file and pick the one that we just made. Open, and we'll click Upload. Everything checked out. Click Save Settings. And now I have a beautiful packing label that'll be placed on every single one of my products and the outside of the box. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in next time for more videos just like this.